Good day everyone, I'm John Gabriel D. Abelio, and on today's video, we are assigned to choose any news or topic, then we need to debunk it or tell if this news are fake news or not. So the news I have chosen is this. This is a post of Giancarlo Teodoro Onge. Now, if you have seen, this is all about Marcoses and all his achievements. Not the Marcos Jr., but Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Now, if you have seen, there's a lot of things he have created, right, on this file. But are we really sure that all of those things are true and proven? It is just only a post of a single person on his Facebook. So that's I will not gonna tell if every single one of them are true. I'll just only pick some random, pick some news from that, some lines, if and we did not try to know if those new lines are fake or not. So this is the things that I have chosen to know if these are fake news or not. So the first one is this one on his post that the Philippine money before was almost equivalent to $1. And the second topic we're gonna choose is this one. That before that we have double decker buses before. And the third and the last one is this that we are called the Tiger of Asia before and known as the richest country in Asia. So let's start. It was stated on his post that the $1 before was equivalent to 1 peso to 3 pesos. But the Central Bank of the Philippines or Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas said other things. But it was stated here. This is from the Philippine Information, another site of Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. It says that during the time of Marcos, on 1962, it was already Philippine money was already on 3 pesos, right? So it is false that said that the money before one peso is equivalent to $1. But it is true that the 3 pesos is equivalent to $1. So it has a false with little bit of truth like that. So, but it is already evident on the post that it was during on Marcos era that the Philippine money and the US dollars are starting to have a big gap between them, and it also start and on the end of his era, which is in 1980 something, the Philippine money is already in 9 peso is equivalent to $1. So it means that on his time the Philippine money is starting to change. It was already the start of the change, big gap. Dira na nagkadako ang kuan, big gap sa dolyares o sa Philippine money. Now let's go on to the next topic, which is double deck buses. Well, double deck buses were certainly existed on the Philippines, but what makes this statement false is that it was not a project of Ferdinand Marcos. It was an investment plan of Sebastian Palanca, the son of Don Jose Palanca, and he is the owner of Don Don Teledana Distillery, or also known as San Miguel Corporation now. So because when the Sebastian Palanca goes into the London, he was amazed by the buses in there that he wants to bring it to the Philippines. So he invested a lot of money to buy those buses and put it in the Philippines, and that is how the double deck buses came to know here in the Philippines. So this investment was not really this double deck buses was not really an ano project of Ferdinand Marcos. It was just become well known because Ferdinand Marcos asked Don Jose and Sebastian Palanca about these buses, and he also acquired those buses here in the Philippines. So it was not really a project of Ferdinand Marcos, but it was actually the investments of the Palanca family who it becomes it well known in the Philippines. It's just that Ferdinand Marcos became go with the flow of these buses because he thinks it become good for this country. Now let's go on to our last topic, which is that we are the tiger of Asia, as well as the second richest country in Asia next to Japan. Well, this might be called wow. when you say it. But unfortunately, these kinds of things are false because we are not the richest one, second richest country in Asia, but we are the fourth country which is before in Ferdinand Marcos time. It was stated on the Verifiles. By the way, this Verifiles was a very good site known for debunking many fake news. So if you go to Verifiles, a site, you can search there a lot of things about Marcoses, fake news about the Marcoses. Now, it was stated there here. As you can see, in since 1962, the Philippines have never become second or first richest country in the Philippines. You can know, so you can say that we are not the richest country in the Philippines and the Asia. Sorry, and as well as we cannot be totally say that we are the tiger of Asia because we are not even the richest country in Asia. And totally, if we come to manpower or to firearms, certainly the China or Japan was first of that because they have high technology since before the time. So that's all. Thank you. We can say that those the news of Carlos Teodoro is false, and I cannot really say that all those things is true, but we can say that almost of them fake because if some of them even fake news already, how can you tell that is all some of them is not true? Some of them is false, right? You can so we can say that maybe he made made up all of those things just to promote the Marcoses. So that's all. Thank you everyone. Have a good day.